Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be showing you today how to catfish some boys and girls. It's super pretty. You can use it for date night. You can use it for going out with friends. I'm just calling it catfish because it's fun. If you want to know how I got this look, please keep watching. I am so nervous. Oh my gosh, this is like the first time that I've shown my skin. And recorded it and filmed it, and I'm very nervous. So please be nice with all the comments. This is very new to me and very out of my comfort zone, but I'm trying. So let's get on with this catfish tutorial. So I'm going to be using mostly drugstore items. I'm pretty sure, let's see, let me look at all my stuff. I'm pretty sure just the eye palette I'm going to be using is not drugstore. Everything else is. So super affordable, super easy. Let's get going. So I personally use a round white sponge from the drugstore to put my foundation on. I used it this morning for work. That is why it looks used, but I use this, I dampen this. With acne, I find it a little bit more hygienic, that I can use it a few times and I throw it away. I don't wash it, I don't deal with that, I just throw it away after. So let's get started. I'm going to be using the Ulta Beauty Mattifying Face Primer first. I'm just going to be using it right here on my cheek area and on my nose, a tiny bit in between my eyebrows. If you hear the train, I'm sorry. We actually don't even live that close to the train. It just like echoes through the neighborhoods. Like, I don't really understand. Hold on, I have a hair. Okay. So just kind of let that sink in. I'm going to be using the Maybelline, what is this called? Maybelline foundation, up to the 24-hour one. It looks, oh, Super Stay. Duh. Cap was wrong. Way. Maybelline Super Stay. I'm in Fair Porcelain 102, of course. I literally go to the lightest foundation, and that's just what I go with most of the time. And even that is still sometimes too dark. So I use about 3-ish pumps for my entire face when I want to get all dolled up. And that's kind of what we're doing. We're doing a full face catfish transformation look. So that's how many pumps I use personally. If I'm going to be using this on like a day-to-day type of thing, I might use like 1.5, 2 for my whole face, but we're going all out here. So 1 pump, and I do my forehead, and I bring it down in between my eyebrows and my temples, and I am just pouncing this on my skin. I may like rub to get it displaced, but I don't rub it into my skin. I pounce all over the skin. And that's basically what I'm going to be doing to my whole face. So basically my sections are forehead, nose and eyes, and then cheeks, chin. That's how I kind of do my foundation. So I'm going to speed through this. And always remember to bring down the neck. And I'm working on my lighting, y'all. So just bear with me. I'm finding the right lights, the right shades, the right whatevers I need to do. Sorry, there was a hair on my lip. It was tickling me. The right things that I need to do for lighting. Bear with me. This does match my skin tone really well. This is one of the best foundations to match my skin tone. So I don't know if it 100% looks that way on screen, but it does. But everything I take up onto my ears and down my neck. Alright, and I don't know if it really picks up, or if the before foundation picked up how red and scarred my face is. I did have I don't have any active breakouts right now that I have to cover. I just have healing breakouts and scars. I'm sure you saw that, but this neutralized those colors pretty dang well, and that's why I love this foundation. It's so good. So I'm gonna go into concealer now, and I just bought a new one. I'm actually going in with the Morphe concealer. I'm doing C1.25. Concealer is really good. I really like it. I think it's really creamy and not drying at all. What am I doing? I don't start under my eyes. What am I doing? I'm going to start just concealing breakouts and any darker spots that are still coming through on my cheeks. Now, this concealer does dry down relatively fast, so that's why I work in sections instead of concealing my whole face and then going in and blending it out. Now, we are going to set, and I set the whole face. I am, again, a matte girl. I'm actually not oily anymore. I was on Accutane 2 times, and it made me not oily anymore, but I still am a matte girl. Jaclyn Hill has been raving about the Fit Me powder, saying it was so, like, airbrush, face-tuned, your face in person, which I'm all about. Walmart, Target did not have the lightest shade. I believe it's 05. I went to Ulta and got this. Let's see. Oh, it's one of these. I hate these. I really do. Okay, so I finally got into my powder. And actually, the sifter allows a lot of powder to go through, which I'm loving because I really don't like when it's just like a little bit of powder. Because again, I'm a matte girl. So I'm going to go first underneath my eyes, and I'm going to just pounce out those little creases. And taking, this is, what is this? Oh wow, this is nice, and it's my color. Wow, that's so exciting. I hate putting on powder, and it's like, boom, tan on my face, and there's really not much you can do at that point. So I do the under eyes first. And I do like the sides of my nose at the same time because it's there. And then I go on top of my lids, and then I just take the flat side of the sponge and do the rest of my face. Okay, so I'm going to take just a big fluffy brush and just go down my neck and then just brush my face. I just want to get all that excess powder that the sponge put on. I want to get that off. Okay. Wow. I need a closer up mirror. Let me see this powder. Wow. I am so impressed. This is Facetune in person, y'all. I am loving this. I think I found my new face powder. Now, another part of catfishing is the makeup stays locked in. So I'm gonna set, I set in the middle and I set afterwards. I'm taking the Morphe setting spray, and I'm just going to spray. I do a lot longer at the end. I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I will need a closer up here for this. So, now, I really need to branch out of my comfort zone. I've literally been using the same eyebrow pencil like my whole life. Ever since I've been doing my eyebrows, which is probably like my sophomore year of high school. Because again, I'm super blonde and super white, so girl needs some help with the eyebrows. I'm sorry, there's like a hair on my nose. I'm not picking my nose, I promise. There's just a hair. Okay. The one I use is, I don't even know because I whittled it down so tiny, but it is CoverGirl Fill and Define pencil, and I use 520 Soft Blonde. Alright, so I just put on my brows and wiped off my lips. Just got that foundation off of them. I hate that feel. That's why my lips are so bright, because I just was rubbing them. Now, I do my face, then I do my eyes. So I'm gonna go in for my bronzer first. I don't do harsh contouring. I kind of just do bronzer, contour, feels together. So I do the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer in 021 Sunlight. It looks like this. I tend to go for warmer tones. Cool ones literally make me look dirty. I just go in and warm up the face. I always start light. You can always add more. Now, okay, something I don't like about the camera, or at least maybe the lighting, I'm not sure what it is yet. I'm working on it, but it looks like a stripe. And I don't know if that's like my bone structure, but it really doesn't in person. Like, it's nice and blown out. But on here, it's like a freaking stripe. And that's not how it is in person. And I'm not sure how to fix that. If you have any tips, leave them down below. Because I really don't like that. Because I've seen that in other videos of mine. And, or at least the ones I've filmed. I don't know if they're out yet or not. But I'm not into it. Because it looks really pretty in person. And I look on the screen. I'm like, what the freak? But it is what it is. So I just go on cheeks first. I hit the nose. Really want the nose. I do not contour my nose. I don't feel the need to. Maybe one day. But as of right now, that is too much. So, and then I very lightly warm up. I go into blush next. I am doing the Melanie 05 Luminoso. So pretty, has a touch of highlight, so it's perfect, or not highlight, flex shimmers. It's a gorgeous peachy pink with some highlights, flex in them. Whew. All right, we're gonna take that one. I'm gonna tap that one off because that was a lot. Perfect for summer. So I just, again, blend that into that bronzer contour area that I just did. I'm using a dual fiber brush. I honestly have no, oh, it's Sonia Kashuk. Sonia Kashuk. I was like, I don't know where I got it, but it's Sonia Kashuk. Doesn't have a number. I got it a long time ago. That is what I use for blush. I think it just makes it nice and airbrushed onto the skin. I run a little bit of the blush down my nose to just warm up the face again. And even put it on the chin a tad. Now I am going to go in for my highlight. I'm going to use, I think this is, yeah, this is another Sonia Kashuk. I believe this is like a holiday collection or something a few years back. Okay, I don't know if anything has changed or moved, but my card became full. Had to switch to another one. So if anything looks a tad off, I'm sorry, but that is the reason why. Let's get back into it. I don't know where it stopped, but I'm on the highlighting part of my look. I'm using the Revolution Makeup Vivid Baked Highlighter in Radiant Lights. It's the pinkish, it's not really showing you there, pinkish highlighter. I've hit pan like I need a new one. This I just take and use it. Now this one is not like intense at all. Like, it gives a nice little highlight, but it's not intense. But we're going for the full effect, that catfish effect. We're going all out. So we're gonna dab a little of this on the nose, all over the face. You can even add a tiny bit above the eyebrows. Give a little highlight there. Now, where my highlight comes in is another Revolution Beauty or Makeup, Revolution Makeup. I'm using the strobe highlighter in Holographic Lights. It is the very whitest, lightest color. I take this up on to the, what is this? This is, what is that? The side of my face? What is that called? I don't know. I'm blanking. But, and I just take it very high points lightly. Dip in again and high points. And let's see if we can find it. There. Whew. And I dab a teensy tiny bit on the tip of my nose and rub that out. And a tiny bit above the lip. And that is kind of my face. So now I'm going to go on to my eye look. Oh, actually, taking that highlight color, I'm going to take, I don't think this is like by anybody. Like, I don't know where I got this. The dual end. I'm just taking its flat dome brush into that white highlight and sweeping that across the top of my brow. I like a striking highlight, but I want everything to blend into it. I don't want it to just be like, boom, highlight. I am going to take, this is the only thing that's not drugstore, is the Huda Beauty. It is, does it say what this, oh, nude. It says real big letters right there. Huda Beauty, nude. Nude. It says new and then nude. I'm not totally sure what it's called, but it looks like this, and it's this inside. Super gorgeous, super pretty. I'm gonna take a Morphe brush. It is just a big fluffy blending brush. I'm going to go into, this is hard because it doesn't bend back all the way. I'm going to go into Play. It is the third from, you get it. It's up there. It's just like that peachy color up there. And I'm going to just put this kind of all over the top lid. So from crease up, blending into that highlight. Let me zoom in a tad bit more. Ooh, hello. We up and personal over here. Come on, focus. There we go. All right. Blending away. And then we're gonna go into another Morphe brush. Just another crease brush, tad bit smaller. We're gonna go in, what do I wanna do? We're gonna go into Teddy and Secret. This is Teddy and Secret. Just dab a little bit of that, a little bit of that. And we're going to go straight into the crease and just darken that up. And I'm just using fast little windshield wiper motions. I'm not doing anything perfect or hard. It just needs to be nicely blended and blown out. I don't know if this is totally normal. I work on the top and bottom lashes lids at the same time. So whatever kind of color I'm on, that's what I do. For looks like this, if I'm going to go in with like hot pinks or blues or whatever, I'm going to do my eyes first, not my foundation. So that's like a different story. But for light colors that are natural like this, I just kind of do all the steps. Like I keep the colors the same and just do the top and bottom at the same time. And again, nothing super hard about this, and I'm not being precise. I'm literally just like throwing it under my eyelashes here. Okay. So I like to, I'm gonna go into Crave. It's one of the Fleck colors. They're kind of like, I don't know, like they're super flecky. They're not like huge sparkles. What I'm going to be using is, I'm going to be using, what is this? Crave. I'm going to be, Crave? I'm using Crave. Top right there. And I'm just using the middle finger, rub that in there. I'm going to just do the base of my eyelid. Get smaller. Here. And this is going to be the base. Now I am focusing on the inner corner and bringing it in. I'm not doing like the whole eyelid so intense. I'm focusing on the inside corner and then really intense, and then slowly bringing that out with this color. I'm going to now go into Fantasy, another fluffy color. It's like a pinkish color. I'm sorry, the mirror is crazy, but it doesn't flip back all the way. And again, this one is more creamy than the rest. I'm not totally sure why, but it is what it is. So I'm going to go that onto the lid with that Fantasy color. And this one I'm focusing in the middle and bringing over that gold color in the middle and the outside. So basically just like the whole lid I'm doing with that Fantasy color. Now this does have some fallout, so if you want to put some loose powder under your eye, you definitely can, but this one does brush away pretty easily, I have found. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to just take a big fluffy brush and just sweep away any of the excess. So now I'm going to go into, this is a Luxe brush. It was in an Ipsy bag that I got a while ago. And I'm going to go into Tease and Raw. It's these two deeper bottom colors right there. Dab into both, tap off excess. And this I'm going to keep right in the outer corner of my eye and just deepen that corner. And I'm going to take it and we're going to go in the crease and we're going to keep it very concentrated in the crease. I'm not bringing it low and I'm not bringing it high. We're keeping it straight in the crease. Okay. And again, I do top and bottom at the same time, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just bringing it down and connecting these side pieces. Now, I am not going to be doing an eyeliner. My shape of my eyes, if you kind of see, it shows very little of my eyelid. So then when I put a black eyeliner or dark brown eyeliner, it just closes off that section. Plus, I put on a very pretty pink shimmery color. So I really do want that to be shown. So I am not going to be doing a liner. If you do want to add a liner, totally go for it. This would be such a beautiful look to add a liner to. Personally, with just the shape of my eyes, I do not. If I had one, I don't have one at the moment. I lost mine, but I would maybe put like a nude color on the waterline just to open up the eyes a little bit more. Now, let's see. I'm gonna go in. It's one of those Sonia Kashuk was part of that a holiday group of brushes. It's a very tiny crease brush. There we go. Tiny crease brush. I'm gonna go into Love Bite. It's the top dark purple color, and dip into that very, very lightly, and we're gonna put that very close on the lower lash. And then we're taking that. This is gonna just kind of be a tiny little liner. I'm blocking, I'm sorry. And I'm literally only putting this on the outer lash line, like so small in there. On the top line, because I really don't want to darken the look too much. So that is kind of what I'm going to go for. Again, I'm just going to take the big fluffy brush and just brush away any little fallout. There wasn't a ton. Okay, so pro tip. I'm not a pro. I'm just kind of cheap sometimes. For brow gel, I don't typically want to spend a ton of money on clear brow gel. I buy clear mascara. This is Maybelline Great Lash in clear. It doesn't look clear because it's been in my eyebrows, but it starts out clear. But this is a great dupe if you are on a budget. So I just wipe off any excess because we don't want globs of clear mascara. But really, this is all that is in eyebrow gel, really. And I'm just going to brush through my eyebrows, give them some life, put them in order. Now I'm going to go into my mascaras. My mascaras that I use are Maybelline Great Lash, and I use the Very Black. This tag is killing me. And then I use Maybelline The Falsies Flared. They both look like this. I did this one first, and I do the tips of my eyelashes with this one. Okay, so I have my mascara on, but you could probably see I also have mascara on my nose. It happens to the best of us, doesn't it? So, tip is take your eyebrow spoolie and let it sit and dry. You can do this when it's on your eyelash or eyelids. If you get on your eyelids, you can use it again if it's on your nose, which I got a honker here, so it gets in the way a lot. So take your spoolie and you're literally going to brush it off. And the longer you let it sit, the more crusty it gets, and it kind of just flecks off. So that is not the case right here, but it is pretty good. That is way better than it was. So I'm going to just keep brushing it. Basically, I'm brushing off the powder, really, is all I'm doing. Just taking that first layer that it was sitting on off. So let's see what we can do. I'm going to take my foundation sponge that I was using a while ago, and I'm just going to lightly dab it over, very lightly, and I'm going to try to only stay in that section, meaning I'm going to try not to overlap like a bunch of my nose, because if you do that over powder and stuff, it's just going to get crusty and just, oh, it's going to look so bad. But I'm just very lightly, basically I'm making, it's going to sound so weird, I'm making that area wet again so the powder will stick really well to it and kind of cover up. Dab back into that setting powder that it was in and set it. Now, it's a white little cast on your nose, that's fine. You're going to dust it away. You're going to, not with any other product, but you're just going to brush over with your little bronzer brush that you were using. And that's kind of it. That's as good as I can ask for. I think that's really nice. So, I let my mascara dry. It's not wet, it's not tacky, it's not going to come down on my face. I'm going to go in one more time with the Morphe, why can't I say that word today? Morphe Setting Spray. And just spray it, and that will be the look. And lastly, we are going to do some lipstick. You can definitely do a bold look with this. I'm going to keep it pretty light and neutral. I am going to be using Maybelline lipstick in 915 Blushing Beige. I know this is a lot of people's favorites. Definitely one of mine. So I sometimes line my lips. I cannot for the life of me find my favorite lip liner. It's by NYX. Can't remember the shade, but still looking for that. But I can do lipstick without a liner. So I'm going to put this on. This is a little bit too brown for me. Let me zoom you guys in a tiny bit so you can see my lips. Okay, so I'm going, was like a holiday collection my boyfriend got me a few years ago. It came with 6 little mini, teeny tiny lipsticks. It's a Sephora brand, but I really love these formula on the colors. I'm using, does it even have a shade? I don't think this has a shade. I'm not seeing it, so, but it's like a pinky color. So I'm going to put that over top. The reason why I did the tannish nude first is because I want it to be more nude with a tiny bit of pink. But the thing about the Maybelline one is that it is really hydrating. Like it's definitely not a matte. lipstick. Neither is this one. So they're kind of like hard. It adds a little color. A little bit more pink for my liking. But that is it. If you like this look, please give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Definitely leave down in the comments what you want to see next time. I'm going to try new makeup. I definitely loved the Maybelline Fit Me powder, so if you want to see more drugstore, high-end, whatever you want, leave it down in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.